Good morning. Welcome. So I was not expecting to be back on live today. Usually it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I went to get coffee today. So I have a lot of energy and I don't know if I'm going to have the same energy tomorrow. So being pregnant, I capitalize on when I have energy, and today's the day. So if you are not aware, we have a full moon. I believe it's a full moon in Virgo coming up on Friday. Let me double check. Let's see. We do have a full moon on March 18th, which is Friday. Yeah, and it's in the sign of Virgo. Okay. So I decided it would be kind of fun to pull from the Queen of the Moon Oracle to see what information the full moon has for you on your journey. These are going to be general readings for you. Okay. So all you have to do, good morning, Maria, in the chat is let me know that you would like a general message. If you have a specific question, you can send in a donation to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And I can use regular tarot, or we can use the Queen of the Moon Oracle, whatever you want. If you send a donation, you get to choose, okay? So donations are not required, but if you want a specific question answered, or if you prefer, I have hair in my face, or if you prefer tarot instead, that is how you will get that today, okay? Okie dokie. I'm good. So Sahu is starting us off, and then Maria is next. Let's pull out our cards. I really love these cards. They generally have like one or two words on them. And so the cool thing about Oracle cards is that you get to kind of apply them to whatever is going on in your own personal life. What's up, Gemini Rising? So whatever situation pops up into your mind as you're receiving your message, if it resonates, apply it to that situation. If it doesn't really resonate with anything that you're going through, just keep it in the back of your mind. Allow it to kind of marinate there. And then as you move through your life, you might notice or realize that it does have a place for you after all, okay? All right, so Maria is Sahu is the first one, and then Maria. But it looks like we got a donation, okay? So thank you so much, Miss Granger. Granger, we're gonna go to you next. Go ahead and ask your question in the chat while I do Sahu's reading, okay? What does Sahu need to know, do, or understand from the Queen of the Moon Oracle? What message is here for the full moon for Sahu? What is Sahu's full moon message? Reminders. Okay. You have two cards so far. The first one is the egg moon, and it says to trust. And I really like the imagery there. We have ducks, they're sitting on a nest, and there's an egg underneath, right? So when we are setting our intentions, when we're waiting for spring, when we're waiting for our prayers to be answered, it requires an incredible amount of patience and trust in the universe, right? Trusting that what we've asked for is coming to us. This is number 32. When you add that together, number 5 in numerology. 5 is all about change. So this card, Sahu, is asking you to trust that the things that you are nurturing, the things that you are building for yourself are coming into fruition, okay? We also have the pleasure card. So you are being asked to tap into your sacral chakra, your creative chakra, to allow yourself to enjoy this process, to do things, to engage in things that really light you up and make you feel good, okay? When we are asked to wait for certain things to come to us, we can often do that like being sad, like I'm going to be depressed until this thing happens. But what these two cards are saying is to enjoy your life, to enjoy this process, and to infuse the waiting process, the trust process, with more pleasure, okay? Because what you want is coming for you. Okay, so now we're moving on to the donation. Thank you so much. May the ancestors bless you tenfold. So Forever Conscious says, oh, Sahu says, yes, now it's my situation. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. I'm glad it resonates. Looks like we have another donation. Thank you. Wow, Gemini Rising, we got you next. Thank you so much for that donation. Sorry, my pregnancy brain is like all over the place. So Gemini Rising, while I'm reading for Forever Conscious, why don't you go ahead and put your questions in the chat as well, okay? Okay, so Forever Conscious, we're going to use tarot for you. Oh, do you have a preference, Forever Conscious? Do you want tarot or do you want these oracle cards? Do you want both? Yes, of course. You guys can all have a reading. Right now, we're just taking a break for the donations. Otherwise, you just wait in line and I'll go down the line and get to everybody, okay? So forever, I'm going to pull Tarot and the Queen of the Moon. Let's see. What would Spirit like Miss Granger, Forever Conscious, to know from the tarot deck with this full moon coming up? It's a full moon message for Forever Conscious. Okay, first we have the Justice card. So we'll use this and we'll pull Queen of the Moon cards too. So the Justice card is all about karma, reciprocity, balance, and believing that you will get what you put out in the universe, right? So if you've been working really hard and not enjoying your life enough, oh, you said both? Great, we're doing both. The Justice card is telling you, okay, to balance that out, like to infuse your life with more fun and positive opportunities to share your spirit, to network with people, to have a good time. So that goes if you've been working too hard. If you haven't been working hard enough, this is saying, okay, we got to balance out. If you're asking for these things, how are you meeting the universe halfway? This is also the Libra. And it's regarding karma. You get what you put out in life. And it might not be immediate. You might not see that return immediately, but the universe is perfect. It's in perfect balance. And you will always receive back what you put into things, okay? So make sure that you're putting your best foot forward, that you are having integrity, even when it seems like no one's watching or no one's listening or no one's supporting you or whatever the case may be, okay? You are never punished for your generosity. You're never punished for the love out there. But we do need to balance like the give and take, the masculine and the feminine. If you've been going out and getting it too hard, it's time to pull back and receive, and vice versa. So let's pull Forever Conscious your full moon messages from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Yes. Let's get one more. We got another donation. Y'all are so generous today. Thank you for that. May the ancestors bless you tenfold. So we'll go into this third one here in a second. We're on Forever Conscious, which was the first donation, then Gemini Rising, and then Trishana. So Trishana, while you're waiting, go ahead and put your question in the chat, okay? After we're done with the donations, we will go back to the free list, okay? So thank you for your patience. Oh, Trishana, I see your question. One more for Forever Conscious. What is Spirit? Okay, perfect. So the first one, Forever Conscious, from the Queen of the Moon, is this beautiful card. Number 16, power. And when you reduce 16 in numerology, it's 7. So this is an emphasis on your spirituality, on your intuition, and on your relationship with your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. The more that you tap into your spirituality, your spiritual practice, the better. The more you will receive, the more power you will have to go after what you want, to receive the things that you want. This is also a reminder that you have the tools to create the life that you would like to have for yourself. We also have number 29, which is hunger. This is the wolf moon, right? So it's like, how bad do you want this thing? Whatever it is, whatever goal that you are seeking or whatever you're wanting to go after, how bad do you want it? Show the universe by showing up for yourself, by meeting the universe halfway and believing in your ability to receive the things that you wish to receive. We also have resilience. So she's carrying a lot on her back. And in the same way, you've been through a lot, you've experienced a lot, you've been waiting a while, you've been working really hard. And this is saying that as a result of your resilience, you can create your reality. If you look here, this is number 21. When you reduce that in numerology, it's 3. And 3 is the number of expansion, of getting what you would like, okay? So Gemini Rising, if you're having technical difficulties, you can always watch this video back after I post it, okay? You can rewind. So if you can't hear me live, it'll work itself out after I post it, okay? Okay, now the next person who donated, excuse me, is Gemini Rising. Let's go to Gemini Rising. Gemini is wondering, will I move to Arizona or California? And will I marry Jamal? Thank you so much for your energy and time. You are always accurate, and I appreciate you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. These are all good questions. Arizona or California? So let's look at the energy with both, okay? So first, let's see what happens if you move to Arizona. Then we'll ask what happens if you move to California. And then we'll look into the energy with Jamal, okay? Because ultimately the cards don't get to decide. You get to decide what you want to do, right? So let's see what happens if Gemini Rising moves to Arizona. What's going on with the Arizona move for Gemini Rising? We have 2 cards so far, but let's save them. Let's see. What happens if she moves to Arizona? Forever Conscious says, much needed. I'm currently working my behind off to be able to apply to the nursing program. Good. So balance, definitely balance is your message, Forever Conscious. And Gemini says, I'm so nervous. Don't be nervous, because you are ultimately the one who gets to decide, right? You get to choose your path. This is just giving you some extra insight, okay? There's Gemini Rising. Okay, and now what happens if Gemini Rising moves to California? Let's see. California. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to show you the 2 different energies we have, and then ultimately I'll tell you what I might choose, and then you get to decide for yourself what's best for you, okay? Just like always, this is just extra insight. So the first 2 cards that came out for Arizona are the 4 of Pentacles and the Chariot card. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles, so if moving to Arizona would allow you to get more bang for your buck. You would be able to, because we also have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2, which is a High Priestess. So you, by moving to Arizona, your money would go a lot farther than it would in California. Okay, you'd be able to save, you'd be able to plant your roots, have a foundation, settle down into potentially buying a home, that sort of thing, if you were to move to Arizona. The journey may be a little bit difficult in terms of like balancing things, because maybe Arizona wouldn't be your first choice, but somewhere in your intuition, you know, like it's probably better for yourself, for your family, for your pockets, your financial situation. So if you can open yourself up to the possibility of Arizona and to enjoying that, financially, you're going to be pretty well situated there. It's going to teach you a lot about balance, because if you look, we have the white horse and the black horse, and here we have the black pillar and the white pillar. It's going to help you balance out your life, balance out your energy, balance out your finances, and to help you create something that is more stable. There's something here too about this enhancing your spirituality, your connection to self, your connection to your intuition. There's something here that your intuition has been telling you about Arizona that maybe you've been resisting or not really listening to as intently. So definitely the move to Arizona would help you deepen your relationship to spirit, deepen your relationship to self, help you save money and build firmer foundations for yourself and your family. Now, moving to California is going to require a lot of hard work, right? And you might be more passionate about things in California because we have the wands. So you might be more passionate about it, but it is going to require you to put in a whole lot of work for not as much of a return. Okay, your money kind of caps out in California, where you're making enough, but maybe not enough to really save and invest in a home and that sort of thing. Okay, that can put your future plans on pause in a way. Okay, the Hanged Man here is showing things like not moving very quickly in terms of finances. Okay. So while you may be more passionate about California, financially, you won't be able to make the same moves in the same amount of time. It will require more patience from you and more like out of the box thinking for like, how do I save up this money? How do I afford to really be here? Okay. So for me as a Taurus, money and stability and building is important. So I would probably choose Arizona. Arizona is super close to California. You're saying your favorite uncle is in California. So with that extra money that you'd be saving, you can go visit California more frequently. You could drive there, you could fly there and go see that favorite uncle. That would be my personal choice. Now you have to decide, okay, what is your priority? What's most important to you based off of those two. Oh, you're Virgo sun. Okay. Well, then I think you can see what the most logical decision is. And then with you making that extra money, with you creating that foundation for yourself, you can take more vacations. Take more vacations to visit California. Okay, so totally up to you, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, now I'm going to answer your next question about Jamal, and then we're moving to the next donation that was sent. It looks like we have another donation. Ooh, you guys are amazing, for Althea Robinson next. Okay, so it's going to be Trishana next, and then Althea. And then we'll go back up to the free list. Gemini says, yes, money and stability is very important. I'm rocking with Arizona. Yes. I'm glad that helped too. Okay, what do we need to know about Jamal? What's up with Jamal? Okay, we have one card. What's up with Jamal? Okay, so I think with this move, so the first message here is the Fool card. The Fool is telling you to move forward with faith, move forward with an open heart, and to allow the universe to guide you to the people, places, and opportunities that are most meant for you. The world is all about receiving your accolades, receiving the things that you've been asking for. Now, when it comes to Jamal, it could go either way. Okay. And I feel like the reasoning for this is that by you moving, you are changing not only your physical surroundings, but you're going to be growing spiritually as well. And Jamal has to be willing to grow in those ways as well. Okay. So I'm not getting a yes or a no. What I'm getting is a maybe. That's what that's what this Two of Pentacles is like. It's like there's gonna be things where you're like, yes, Jamal, and there's gonna be other things where you're like, oh, maybe not. Maybe this isn't the best thing for me. And this is likely because you'll be meeting so many different types of people and energies after your move. Okay. So this reading is not telling you to go break up with anybody. It's not telling you that it's not possible, but what it is saying is that there is new opportunities on their way to you that you should remain open for. Okay. Don't decide yet. Don't decide yet. Okay. Don't decide yet. Go with it. Go with this adventure. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to see what is possible for you and revisit this question later. That's truly what I'm getting. And it's probably not what you want to hear, but give it some time because I feel like your circumstances are going to be changing all for the better. We have the World card there. So the world is like, you're going to be given the world. You're afraid he may never change. Yeah, dude. Okay. So don't do it. You don't have to decide yet. You do not have to decide yet. Let yourself level up, let yourself experience this move, let yourself grow and see like if this person can grow with you. Okay. Okay. So we're on donations right now. You guys have been super fucking generous today. So I really appreciate it. We're going to definitely get through all of the donations today. Then we'll do a few more of the free list. If I don't get to your question, I'm going to try and go live again tomorrow or Friday to do the free list as well. If you have a burning question and you're just dying to get it read today, you can send in a donation. Otherwise, if you can wait a little bit, I'll definitely be back at least one more time this week, okay? So next, Trishana says, what does my spirit guides want me to know? So I'm going to pull from Tarot and the Queen of the Moon deck for Trishana. Gemini says, thank you so much for this clarity. I needed this. I'll be back for more if I need it. Ashe, thank you so much. Okay, what does Trishana need to know, do, or understand from the spirit guides? From this full moon, what is Trishana's message? Okay. First, we have the King of Swords. It's really important for you to organize your life, to clean. Yes. Okay. So the full moon is in Virgo. Virgo is all about organizing things, throwing shit out, making sure that everything in your life is working efficiently. If there's people, places, or opportunities that you're dealing with that just aren't serving you anymore, take out your sword, speak your truth, set some boundaries, and get rid of the old so that you can welcome in the new. This is like, it's springtime, right? So we're clearing out the clutter from the winter. We're making space for the fullness of spring. And you're being asked to do the same thing, okay? To move forward toward your dreams, toward your goals, towards your aspirations, and away from the past and even like the present. So this is asking you to think about your future. What do you want? That's what these wands represent: the past, the present, and the future. And his hand is on the future wand. So Trishana, you're being asked to do the same thing, to set yourself up now for firm foundations in your future. What has to go now, Trishana, so that you can enjoy a more stable, a more fruitful, a more passionate future, okay, as we are greeted by the astrological new year, which is like Aries season. Okay, so now, still on Trishana. Hey, Heba, hey. So again, I might not get to everybody today. Don't get mad. If you want to secure your spot, you can definitely send in a donation. Otherwise, I'll be back when I can. We're already up on 30 minutes. I only have about 15 more minutes left. What does Trishana need to know from the Queen of the Moon Oracle? Message from the full moon. Okay. Trishana, you have a few things. Okay, first is resistance. You got to see, where am I holding on to the past? Where am I not flowing with the universe? Where am I resisting what's going on in my life? And instead of like clutching things, right, you got to open your hand and allow things to flow, because the changes that are coming are for you. Trishana, we also have the faith card, okay? You need to exercise your faith in the universe, to trust that whatever has to leave right now is going to be replaced with something much better. This is like Mother Earth. You could be birthing new circumstances for yourself. Card, which is very much like the faith card. So trust that what you've been asking for is coming to you. Trust that you will have the opportunities that you've been praying for. Next, we have wisdom. So use the things that you've learned from the past and the things that you're learning in your current moment and apply them to the present and future situations that you may find yourself in. And finally, we have fruition. So the reason why you're being asked to flow, to have faith, and to trust is because you are being led to abundance. You're being led to the manifestation of all the things that you've been asking for. So you have nothing to be afraid of right now, okay? There is nothing to be afraid of. So let go, let go, let go, let go. And trust that you're creating better and greener pastures for yourself. Okay, we're on to the next donation. Oh, it's totally fine. If you can't donate, there is no pressure at all. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm not going to be able to get to, the only guarantee that you get a reading is with the donation. I have about probably still 10, 15 minutes left. So the next donation said, the results if I interview. The results if I interview. This is for Sun. The result of the interview for Sun. What does Sun need to know about this interview? Okay, so there's definitely change on the horizon when it comes to your job, okay? These are the three cards we got. First, we have the Queen of Wands, then we have the Five of Cups, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that if you do not get this specific job that you're interviewing for, there's a new offer coming in. So you may not get the exact thing that you were hoping to get, but there's something better suited to you that you're going to be more passionate about, that you're going to be better equipped for. So it's good to just interview, right? Because they may decide you might not be perfect for this position, but there could be something within the company, someone that they know that they can pass your resume off to, because this is definitely a reading of success. So although there's disappointment, it leads to greater success. So that's causing me to think, okay, maybe this specific job isn't the one, or maybe you've been disappointed a lot with recent interviewing processes, but by you continuing to show up, you will be offered something that's in more of like a leadership position, something that's going to provide you more money, help you become more stable. Okay. So that one was for Sun. Trishana says, thank you so much. I appreciate, definitely been working on myself and organizing my life. I feel something is big is coming. Yes, something big is coming. Absolutely. All right. So it's me interviewing Crystal. Okay. It's going to be sad. It's going to be sad hearing this information, but I going to draw in a lot of attention for you, for your channel, for your audience in general. Crystal and Nicole on my channel because they have info on a missing child. Yeah, so okay, this information could also lead to finding this child here. Finding out more information, because the Ace of Pentacles is like receiving a gift. Yes. Okay. So that this is the same one. True Crime and Sun is the same one. Okay. So by you, again, I don't know if you heard everything I said, but by you doing this interview, it's going to kind of center this topic, center these individuals. And I think you're going to gain more subscribers, you're going to gain more viewers, but also potentially help this child or this family to find new information about it. Okay. I thought you were talking about a job interview. Now that makes more sense, huh? Okay. Let's get a couple of these free ones done. The free list, or just pulling general cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So Maria wants a general message. What is Maria's general guidance at this time? Okay. Maria, you got number 42, the masculine. So this is about balancing your masculine and feminine sides. This is also about connecting more, excuse me, with the men in your life. Okay, whether you're in a relationship or maybe you need to reconnect with your father, your brother, your uncle, your cousin, whoever it is, the masculine here is pulling on you, is wanting your attention. We also have the new beginnings here. So this could be new beginnings within a romantic relationship, a familial relationship, or just new relationship with your own divine masculine, balancing your inner energy, right? Our divine masculine is that part of us that wants to go out, to initiate, to get things done, to work, to solve problems, okay? So whether it's reconnecting with yourself, a romantic partner, family member, or what have you, the divine masculine is definitely pulling on you this full moon. There's new beginnings available for you there. Next is Gaurav. Ooh, those shut out real quick. Gaurav, we have change. Number 35, change. Things are changing. Your circumstances, the people around you, perhaps jobs, homes, what have you. We also have the will card. Okay, so these changes are coming about because you have asked for them. And it's important that you remember that all this is happening and not to you. So have peace. Know that these changes are going to bring you closer to the things that you've been praying for, okay? Sunbla is next. What does Sunbla need to know, do, or understand? We have 3 cards. Discernment. It's important that you listen to your intuition to help you discern, okay, do I go left or right? Is this thing for me or is it not? We also need to have balance in body, mind, and spirit, in work and play, in masculine and feminine. So if you're finding that you're out of balance in any way, really take this time, take this opportunity to find that equilibrium within yourself. And then we have the wisdom card. The wisdom card is saying that it's time for you to apply all of the lessons that you've learned in the past to your present moment, okay? Okay, we have another question, another donation. Let's move on to the donation. We'll go back up. How much will the channel grow if I interview Shanta S? Let's see what we can get from the cards here. Well, let's see. How much will the channel grow? Okay. So it might be slow growth at first, but it's worth the investment. Okay, so this is about investing, about saving. This is also about receiving, and this is about you being happy with the results. So it might not skyrocket immediately, but I think by doing this interview, it starts you off on a firm foundation to where you will be taken more seriously, to where people will begin to like trust your account more. So it looks like it's a good investment for you. It could be slower growth, hinted by this 4 of Pentacles. Like I wouldn't expect overnight success, but by interviewing this person, by exchanging this energy, it's going to open new doors and opportunities for you that will ultimately help your channel grow. Okay, so don't expect 1 million subscribers overnight, but I think it's a good step for you. It's a cold case. Very interesting. Yeah. I think it'll help the validity of your channel. It's a good investment. Okay, back to the free list. We'll do a couple more. Ooh, and then I gotta go. I'm running out of breath. I think that was for Sunblood. So next is Amber. Amber A. What does Amber A need to know, do, or understand? Okay, first we have the Darkness card. The Darkness card comes out as a reminder that of like it's all darkest before dawn. So take advantage of whatever situation you're in right now. Allow yourself to dive inward into introspection, to see those places of you that maybe you've been avoiding, to see those things need to be healed. This is also the Resilience card. And to in there, knowing that whatever this is, it's going to resolve itself. You just need to hang in there a little bit longer, and you will receive the nourishment that you need, okay? So take this time now to heal, to examine, to persevere, and ultimately you will receive nourishment from going through that process, okay? Taylor, what does Taylor need to know, do, or understand? Taylor, you got a few. First is faith. Know that what is for you and it's coming into fruition very quickly. You are birthing new circumstances and situations for yourself. So while you're waiting, tap into your sacral chakra, have fun, allow yourself to feel pleasure, follow those things that bring you pleasure into the pathway of new beginnings. That's what this card says. These new beginnings are going to bring you an incredible amount of abundance. But in order to receive that, you have to surrender. You have to be willing to go in a direction that change is leading you toward, right? Then we also have the masculine. So you could be meeting a new divine masculine person. You could be enriching your relationship with your inner divine masculine, with family, friends, etc. But all of this is letting you know that the changes that are happening are for your own best and highest good, to have fun on this journey, to trust yourself, to trust the universe, trust God on this journey, and know that you are being led to a massive amount of abundance and fulfillment on the other side of these changes, which can be scary. Change can definitely be scary, but it's totally worth it. Next, we have Julia and then Jessica. What does Julia need to know? Abundance, Julia. Abundance is coming for you too. Let's see if there's another one. Abundance, focus, and creation. So focus on the things that you would like to create for yourself and know without a shadow of a doubt that you can have what you've been asking for, okay? The spring is promising you new opportunities. You're so welcome, Amber. Make sure you go back in the video after I'm done being live. It should smooth out for you so you can hear it all better, okay? All right, now the other J name. We have a lot of masculines coming out. So a lot of people could be finding like their new partner. I hate when my doorbell rings. Hold on, y'all. No, you gotta go around into their door.
Probably not all the time, right?
Yeah, people get confused. No problem. Okay. I like that lady. She was cool. I usually don't like people knocking on the door, but she was cool. Okay. So with the divine masculine, a lot of people are meeting like a partner. A lot of us are being led to let the past go so that we can connect with people. Thank you. In the future. Yeah, a lot of people are reuniting with their people, their partners. Thank you. You guys are so sweet and distracting. I love it. So the divine masculine is coming out a lot because a lot of people are meeting like their divine counterparts. So this is definitely for the other J. By now, I forget if it was Jessica or Julia, but it was one of y'all. Because I did one first and then the other second, and they're both J names, and my brain is pregnancy braining all the way. So, dope. Okay, so whoever the second one I was on, I'm sorry, I don't remember, and I can't personally rewind. We have the masculine here. The masculine is definitely trying to find you, okay? So make yourself available by clearing out the past and letting yourself be surprised by the universe. Sometimes we can have such a strong hold on like what has to happen next that we block our own blessings. And your second card is sovereignty. So this is saying you are free 2, manifest and create as you wish. This is like the female version of the Magician card in the tarot. And this is saying, hey, you have all the tools, all the power that you require to get what you want out of life. Jessica, only you can answer that question if it's your ex. If your ex seems completely changed in every single way possible, then potentially. But if your ex is on the same old, it's not him, okay? So I'm usually, the way I look at things is it's usually not someone from the past, unless the past feels nothing like the past. And it feels completely new, completely revived, completely different, okay? So that's something you're gonna have to tap in and listen to, because this full moon is also about letting go of the past so that new can come in. So you want to take all this information and apply it to your specific intuition, to your specific experience, okay? Okay. Let's do a couple more, then I gotta play house and make some food. I'm making egg rolls in a bowl today. I'm supposed to be eating more beef because my iron is a little bit low. This baby is sucking all the iron out of me. So I'm trying to eat more beef. I have not wanted any chicken this pregnancy. Chicken is so disgusting to me. And I used to have chicken like every day, but now I'm like, don't come near me with chicken. It's disgusting. Okay. We just did Jessica. Okay, let's do butterfly and scenario. And then we might have to be done after that. Jessica and Scenaria. Well, we did Jessica already. God, my brain. Pregnancy brain is a real thing too, by the way. I sent out a package and I sent it to the wrong person. Luckily, it was to my friend. So my friend fixed it for me, but God damn, I was like, how did I do that? How did I do that? So Scenaria, butterfly, and then Scenario. Whew. Butterfly. What does butterfly need to know, do, or understand at this time? Butterfly, abundance as well. So many of us are getting blessed with abundance for our hard work. And then we also have extremes, okay? So we want to make sure that you are balancing yourself. If you've been burning yourself out, trying to work toward a specific outcome, it's time for you to rest like the Empress and to know that it's already on its way to you, to avoid extremes, okay? We want to take that middle path. But what you've been asking for is definitely on its way. So you don't have to like stress yourself out. And then Scenario. Then I gotta go. If I did not get to your question, I'll be back either tomorrow or Friday. It just depends on what my energy is doing. Scenario. So Scenario, these are just general cards. You can apply these cards to your current situation. When we do tarot, that's when we do specific questions, but these oracle cards, you'll have to apply to your life, okay? You have a bunch of cards for Scenario. Oh, we have a donation from Sun? Okay, thank you. So let me read Scenario and then we'll do Sun. I got it, Sun. I got it. I got it. I'm here. Thank you for helping me out. I see you. Okay, Scenario, same thing. We have abundance and extreme. So know that what you've been asking for is coming to you. You do not have to burn yourself out in order to receive it. We also have the Purity card and the Wisdom card. So make sure that you are exhibiting your integrity, right? With this Purity card, it's like you got to make sure your thoughts, your emotions, your actions are all in alignment with your integrity, because you are manifesting things so quickly that if you are being a hypocrite or if you are kind of being two-faced, it's not going to serve you well, okay? We are absolutely abundant this spring, Heba. That card has come out so many times, and I think a lot of us need to really like allow ourselves to see how blessed we truly are, okay? But back to scenario, this purity thing is saying, hey, the universe is checking for you. It's checking to see what are your true desires, okay? Are you really about the things that you say you are? And if you are, continue showing up in that way. The wisdom card, number 22, is saying, you've learned a lot from mistakes in the past, and it's time for you to apply those learnings to your current situation. I think it's just scenario. I think it's just more in just in general. Are you who you say you are? And the things that come up in your life are checking for that response. Okay. And then peace. Okay, have peace, knowing that what you want, what you've been asking for, what you've been praying for is coming to you. It's coming to you in the proper time, in the proper context, and in the proper order. Okay, so there's nothing for you to stress about. If you feel like with any relationship or with any project that you are having to go to an extreme to receive it, it's not for you. Okay, this is telling you to avoid extremes, to avoid the drama. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary stress, and there's an easier way to get what you want. Okay, last one. This is donation based, and then I gotta go make some lunch before my baby daddy comes home. Althea, again, thank you for the donation. It says, will my partial shadow band block on my channel be? So you're asking, when will it be, son? Like, when will it be done? You're so welcome, Scenaria. When will it be done? Let's see. Will my partial shadow band block all my channels? What do we need to know about this shadow band, this block on Sun's channel? Girl, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. It's going to be resolved. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is you receiving a gift. This is you receiving money and a foundation. So whatever obstacles are being placed in front of you right now with your check, yes, will it be, absolutely will it be unblocked, okay? With your consistency, with your willingness to show up, you can change the trajectory of your channel, of what you're working towards. So this is a gift, and this is stability, this is money, this is notoriety, this is subscribers, what have you. So that's a very clear message. Girl, you are going to be fine. Stop worrying about it. The worry is setting you back a little bit, okay? So now that we've asked those questions about your channel, now that we know that you're setting these foundations for yourself, put all those doubts away. Put all those doubts away and just trust moving forward, okay? All right. I love you. Thank you so much for your kindness, for your generosity, for all of that. You guys are amazing. I'll be back either tomorrow or Friday. I'm not going to make any promises I can't keep, so I'm not going to tell you which day yet. Some days I wake up with a lot of energy and this baby is like, yeah, do it. And other days I lay in bed. So we'll see what it is. Turn on your notification bell so that YouTube notifies you when I'm live. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye, y'all.